So week two, like we were previewing in week one, has had a boatload more injuries, and there are some very very notable players like Saquon and Nick Bosa, but like just the sheer amount of injuries happening, Jordan, like it's honestly insane, dude. Like like I told you that soft tissue injury stuff, it's a real thing. Like in our other video we covered, like it only got worse in week two. Um, Do you think that we're even going to be able to like survive the season without pulling in XFL players?
Yeah, you know what? I think we're gonna. I mean, it's gonna be difficult, but I just feel like we're gonna have a lot of practice squad players get called up. I mean, it's just gonna have to happen. There's gonna be more and more injuries, but you also got to think about it too. I think as the time goes on, the players' bodies are going to get a little bit more durable. So if they're surviving through week 2, week 3, week 4, most likely they're going to survive the rest of the season. Most of the time when we see these injuries, it's always when shells, when pads first come on in OTAs in previous years, in preseason, and in those first week 1, week 2 games. So I think that's exactly what it is. It's just there was no OTAs, there was not a lot of practice in pads. There was a lot of the social distancing, and that created a avenue, I'd say, for injuries.
Yeah. Yeah, it's honestly insane, dude. Like just like looking at the list here, like Byron Jones, Malik Hooker, Will Fuller, Raheem Mostert, which is like that's gonna be a huge hit to the 49ers along with Nick Bosa. Drew Lock with a shoulder injury, right? He was in a sling.
Yep.
Like,
Swing. Christian
bro,
McCaffrey, weeks.
Jesus. Anthony Barr, shoulder injury also. Like, dude, like it's amazing like how these guys' bodies are just they're kind of falling apart through week two, and it's sad to see because like a lot of these guys have season-ending injuries, and it's just of course you see it in regular years too, but I feel like it's a little bit more inflated now, a little bit more uh, prominent because of the lack of action, dude. Is I think that's probably the main cause of it is like just the bodies can't handle the impact of the field without being conditioned to pretty much. I mean, it's honestly amazing. And it's sad to see, honestly.
Yeah, it's sad to see, and I think what another big thing is we're always going to see injuries. It's just a game we're in.
Yep.
It's sports in general. I mean, dang, it's life. You're going to get injured
Yep.
on things. I think what makes this year so notable, it's all the number ones going down.
Yeah,
You
dude.
can fill in a four-string wide receiver, a backup right tackle,
Yeah,
it's just but
bro.
Bosa, how do you replace Bosa?
You can't replace Nick Bosa and Saquon Barkley. You can't do it. It's it's like losing, you know, losing your knight, dude, on a chessboard. Your most versatile piece. Like it's just how do you replace that? You can't do it. You just have to go on with what you have, and hopefully that's enough. Hopefully your strategy is good enough to cover up for the amount of power that piece brings you, and it's just you know. I think that the NFL will figure out a way, and I think that we'll get through it. But it's just kind of like, hopefully, this trend does not continue.
Well, you just need more Justin Herberts.
Yeah,
When you have backups like that.
yeah, bro. How crazy was his first game, dude?
Just light up a better Chiefs defense.
Yeah, that was insane. Like, dude, he should have came out last year. Like we were talking before the show. Like he should have came out last year, man. He would have been starting already. He would have been making those millions, and I think that he could have had a better. I think that he would have learned more about football while he's super young. Brain's still developing, but I think that he would have learned more he would have been better conditioned to the NFL.
Yeah, man. Back to the injuries. I think we're gonna see hopefully not, but I think we're gonna see a few more in week 3. And I like we've both been saying, we think it's gonna excuse me. It's gonna start to probably level off week 4, week 5, and then it's gonna get kind of back to that normalcy. The good thing is, if there is a good thing about injuries, I'm seeing a lot of shoulder injuries, which are easily more recoverable. You can train that back. That means more players will come back.
Yeah.
It's these ACLs, these MCLs.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of groin too. A lot of groin injuries.
Groin, depending on what it could be a very manageable, but still, that's a few weeks out. Byron Jones, that's a big hit to Miami's defense. He's a solid cover receiver. I mean, he's not going to give you a lot, but he's a shutdown receiver. He's not going to pick a lot of balls, but that's a big miss for a football team that needs in every position to win football games. Yep.
Yeah, it's gonna be a process, but hopefully the league can stay healthy for viewers, for viewers' sake, for the players' sake, for the team's sake. Hopefully that the injury bug is not as prominent in week 3 as it was in the first 2. We can only sit back and watch and hope for the best. But onward to our second topic. Through week 2, dude, who do you have as the league MVP?
That's interesting because
Probably Tyron Smith.
You said who?
Tyron
Smith.
Tyron Smith.
Tyron Smith. Hey, he's always going to be an MVP in Dallas Cowboys hearts.
Yeah.
It's really a toss-up between I think two players right now, and those two players are simple. It's Aaron Rodgers, it's Russell Wilson, and I gotta go with Russell Wilson.
Really?
Aaron Rodgers.
So,
I do. Because you gotta look at it. When have you had a more consistent quarterback that has just been so dominant so many years, constant playoffs appearance, lights up everybody? Aaron Rodgers can disappear in games. Russell Wilson, it never seems like he's ever disappeared for. I mean, since what?
He's a
5,
playmaker.
6 years ago when he got injured.
Playmaker, dude.
Yeah. So, and also he's never been an MVP. So I feel like that, and the way he's playing right now, and the health of his football team, that's gonna go a long way.
So for me, I'm doing mine in tiers, and I'm kind of with you, with Russell Wilson, but I'm liking Kyler Murray. I like Kyler Murray too. I mean, don't get me wrong, Aaron Rodgers is right there for me. It's my top 3 right now are Russell Wilson, Kyler Murray, and Aaron Rodgers. I'm not far off you, but then my second tier is Josh Allen, Pat Mahomes, and Lamar Jackson. I think all those guys right now are biting for that spot. And dude, it is that the QBs this year are going off. I mean, I didn't think that Josh Allen was gonna have the step, Did you see him truck that linebacker?
Oh yeah, that
Bro.
was the most insane thing ever. He trucked one. I think he actually even threw him down and said, "Get off me."
He trucked him, threw him down, went into another tackle, and then drugged the tackler for almost a first down. That was a beast mode type run. I mean, I don't want my quarterback doing that, but it was something. It was like one of those moments, right? It's like one of those moments that you kind of like an MVP should have. Oh shit, he just did that. Yeah. So my first tier is Russell Wilson, Kyler Murray, Aaron Rodgers right now I'm a lead, and then my second tier is Lamar Jackson, Pat Mahomes, and Josh Allen because they're insane.
Honestly, I can't really disagree with you because I mean anybody right now it is anybody's game. Aaron Rodgers right now they said he was. A lot of people say he was washed up. I feel like he's giving a middle finger to a lot of his haters and saying, no, no, I can still play him. I'm Aaron Rodgers, and I'm one of the best quarterbacks to ever play this game.
Yeah.
And he's showing it right now.
Yeah, he is absolutely dominating, man. Like, he is insane. You know what all those quarterbacks have? Mobility. They can all move off the spot. They can all literally move. I think that's where the NFL is evolving to. You have to be able to be mobile. You can't be a statue. By the way, Justin Herbert can move too.
I've seen Joe Burrow's.
Oh, he can move. They're both white boys that can move, man. They can run. They can run, man. White boy can sprint. I watched Justin Herbert move, dude. I think that Joe Burrow is a better manipulator of the pocket than Justin Herbert is right now. But from a sheer arm talent, athleticism perspective, I'm gonna go Justin Herbert. But in the pocket, processing the defense and mobile in the pocket, climbing the pocket, shifting in the pocket, that's a Joe Burrow. Both these guys are gonna be. I think they're up there with the Pat Mahomes and Lamar Jacksons and Josh Allen's of the future next generation of quarterbacks. Oh, and also Kyler Murray. But these guys are the future is bright for NFL at QB.
Because I mean it's especially if we go to Pat Mahomes and Kyler Murray, and the reason why they're such strong contenders for MVP is because anytime they get the ball in their hands, something magical can happen. Something you never think. Like it's kind of like what they said about Aaron Rodgers years ago.
Mm-hmm.
You give Aaron Rodgers 40 seconds and 2 timeouts, you've given him too much time.
Yeah.
Like he can go down there, score, and he can get a touchdown. That's what Patrick Mahomes can do. And Kyler Murray, just with his shiftiness, his speed, and for a 5'9", that dude's got a cannon.
Yeah.
He has got a arm.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people said he wouldn't be able to make the big throws, but I've been watching Kyler Murray since he was an Allen quarterback in Allen, Texas, winning undefeated his entire high school career, 3 state championships ever since he was a starter, and going to A&M. Like, I mean, the dude just had it. The dude's a winner. So you're right. I mean, Kyler Murray, he could just because of his likability, how new he is,
the it factor.
The it factor, he could pass up Russell Wilson, who's been around. But
yeah, I mean, I wouldn't go there yet. Like, I think Russell still got a good. How old is he? What? Russell Wilson's 33, 32?
32, 33. I'm just saying from an MVP and how
from an MVP standpoint.
Not by ability, because like even Bill Belichick said, Russell Wilson is probably the best quarterback in the game, man.
Yeah.
There's a lot of ground and a lot of that's
what Russell Wilson can do is insane, man. Like, don't get me wrong, Pat Mahomes is good, but Pat Mahomes has Andy Reid, and he has a player open and a dump off every single play. Like, he has Tyreek streaking down the field. He has McCole Hardman streaking down the field. He has someone streaking down the field to pull the defenses back because he has that kind of speed and talent. Don't get me wrong, and that's not taking anything away from Pat Mahomes. That's literally not, because he still makes insane throws that only he could probably do. But he benefits from having one of the best offensive coordinators, head coaches of all time, for a head coach. Who the hell does Russell Wilson have? Pete Carroll's he's a defensive coach.
Yep.
Russell Wilson's just Russell Wilson, right? And he's been like that literally since the day he stepped on the field. So, yeah, I think that's we're good. We're going to injuries and MVP talk, dude. You good?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I mean, I think that was good. Yeah, that was good.
Yep. Well, okay. All right, guys. I appreciate you watching our injury through week 2 breakdown and our preview of who we think is our MVP through week 2. Appreciate you watching. If you could, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. It all helps the channel grow, and welcome to the Roar. Peace.